but you have a composition that really works against her getting online. Not to mention the last standing female player that we have for the playoffs, as we are jumping into game one. Bloodthirsty Kings up against Ackerman in the second series of today.
Crucial objective where now both teams are ready, having vision of it.
And you're already seeing the aggro be pulled by Zane. Kush trying to deny, hit by the taunt for that energy eruption. And now Galaxy with the Black Dragon hovering over. Kush secures the turtle over Moba Zane. Numi on blast dropping down. Nicolette with the manipulation finds Moba Zane. Joyboss trying to get out of there. Is going to flicker out. Bouncing ball on his way as well. Yato to kite Kush from pathing in. And it looks like Joyboss is going to live to fight another day.
Which roamer wants to make the move first here?
Yeah, definitely patience is a virtue. Toinks rushing in, finds Joyboss, hit with Timer's Revenge. There we see Yato secure kill onto Toinks. That Bennett's rage did drop down as well.
So I don't think you're done yet.
Oh, I don't think I'm done, and I think Galaxy may be done. Black Dragon is gonna drop down, though. Sustainability not in his favor as Moba Zane.
Want them to sustain a little bit longer, but here comes the DDR, the waltz, as we would love to call it. And here we go, we might see a big scrimmage.
Inside of the turtle pit, Moba Zane trying to secure this turtle. Wasn't able to get the last one. Timer's Revenge going down. Bennett's Rage as well. Iso picking up a kill, takes down Toinks. Manipulation drops down. Retribution secured by Moba Zane. Is going to go ahead and claim this turtle for BTK to even out the scoreboard. Toinks check that bush. Hit by the bouncing ball of Joyboss. Zia rushing in. Speedy Light for the damage. Moving on blast. Winding up for the stun. It does connect onto Joyboss. And Zia is going to take him down. Turtle is spawned in. Moba Zane already pulling the aggro. Fish is going to puncture into Zane. Galaxy from afar with the Black Dragon drops down onto Moba Zane with the Petrify. Jorgensen could secure that turtle.
Rotation.
3, make that 4 as Joyboss winding up with Timer's Revenge. Iso is going to find Galaxy. Huge play from BTK, but this game, as you are seeing the battle on that purple. The knock up Timer's Revenge. Now the Timer's Rage for the double set on the Toinks onto Nicolette, who's going to be able to get out, but T does rush in with the Braves Fighter. Finds Nicolette and takes him down. You are going to see Toinks knocked airborne from Moba Zane. Energy Eruption secures a kill. Takes down Toinks. Galaxy maybe caught in the backlash. Needs to use the Black Dragon to get away, but no, Moba Zane having other plans. Appraiser's Wrath goes down, secures yet another kill. Kush puncturing in is going to find a kill as well. You are going to see Joyboss, he did fall. Galaxy fell on that trade as well. 3 members down from the side of Ackerman, and looks like Iso was able to secure that turret for the mid lane, and they are not done yet.
Point story dropped low, and if BTK likes to harp on this, they might take the advantage, but here we go.
Timer's Rage into the wall onto Kush, and Yato with the Yin Overturn is going to secure the kill. 1 member down from the side of Ackerman. Galaxy rushing with the Petrify onto Iso. Black Dragon as well, as this Lord is about quarter of HP. Moba Zane picks up the Retribution, secures the Lord for the Bloodthirsty Kings. And now Galaxy fighting the entire team of BTK. Nicolette with the slow of that manipulation to allow Galaxy to get out of there just in time. But on the bottom side, left unchecked, you are going to see Zia pick up the turret.
Turret is on the bot side, so we're going to have to be careful with how Ackerman decides to defend this, but Joyboss
is going to rush in. Timer's Revenge on the wall. Timer's Rage onto Zia. Zia picking up a kill, takes down Yato. Zane going to find Zia for a mega kill. And Kush is going to take down Joyboss, but with the Braves Fighter, Raging Slash. T kind of contesting on this purple buff. Nicolette drops the manipulation for the zone-ins. Moba Zane taking all the damage. Is going to rush in with the Brave Assault and the knockup of the Energy Eruption onto Nicolette to cancel out that manipulation. But on the bottom side, with the Lord and T, they are going to go ahead and take the tier 2 turret.
And that is the Lord pushing in and doing its job, right? And they're going to go ahead and be able to defend that as well. But we do see the mid side already getting pressured.
Now Galaxy in a bad situation, hit with the finish Rage. Iso picking up the kill. Zane taking a lot of the damage. Just that front line jungler, but Nicolette gonna punish him and shut him down. The RBCT rush in. Gonna go ahead and get the stun onto Zia, but fighting on more than he can chew. Needs to get out. Speedy Light Wheels from Zia. It's gonna shut him down. Iso is gonna find Nicolette. A lot going on in the battlefield. Yin overturn from Yato. Takes some damage onto Zia, but he's still alive. You already see the Timer's Rage onto the wall, onto Toinks. Still able to sustain himself. That is 2 members falling for both sides. Ackerman needs to play a little safer. They're not too far behind to turn this around. Just wait for BTK to be over-aggressive, and this may be it. Nicolette finds Joyboss. Galaxy with Black Dragon. Down goes manipulation. Iso taken down by Nicolette. Moba Zane trying to get out as well as Yato. Ackerman able to turn the tide back in their favor. A little bit of that caster curse from Eunice for that boost of momentum, as they are going to go ahead and claim this turret in the mid lane and now possibly able to claim a tier 2. But look at Zane, look at T, look at Yato trying to provide that front line defense.
Are melting down the front line presence, which is going to be Zane and T, but here we go.
Manipulation does drop down. Zonage for the Lord Pit in favor for Ackerman. Joyboss with the bouncing ball rushing in onto Nicolette. Yato being overturned finds Nicolette as well. Joybosh getting the stun onto the wall for Zia, but he is still alive. Lord bursted down. Zia picking it up for Ackerman. A huge play. Twinks is going to fall to ISO in response. Look at Nicolette in the bush. Zane does not know they are there alongside Joybosh, who is taking a lot of the damage from Zia with the speedy light wheels, proccing his immortality. And down he goes, as you are going to see. No, he's still alive. Kush does rush in, trying to get the final hit off, but Joybosh still alive, taken down by the retribution of Kush. Manipulation drops down. Zia is going to find T. Immortality on the Twinks. ISO is going to burst him down right after the immortality as well, and picks up a double, finds Zia. BTK somehow able to turn this back around in their favor, and Moba Zane is going to recall for the momentum boost.
Absolutely. Now, I feel like you said to protect Nicolette in these cases. I feel like you have to protect Zia. There is no one to actually burst down Zane when it comes to this frontline presence, right? But we are seeing a little bit of a dance here. Both junglers are up 3v3. Black Dragon, here we go.
And you are seeing the battle of the retribution. ISO takes down Galaxy. Kush with the retribution. Steals the Lord. Pass out with the puncture and the Phantom's execution.
And look at the proxy. We're going to see Lord getting taken off again too early, but here comes Kush.
This is what Ackerman needs to do. They need to punish the over-aggressive tempo from BTK. They have the advantage of the Lord. Down goes Joybosh from Nicolette. You are seeing the suppression from Winter Truncheon. Yato going to pick up the kill onto Kush. You are going to see manipulation drop down onto Moba Zane for the slow. Taken very low. Galaxy with Black Dragon, not going to allow him to escape. Procs Moba Zane's immortality, and down he goes into the hands of Galaxy on the bottom side, quickly making work of this high ground turret.
Oh, no.
You are going to see the fight inside of the push. Down goes the manipulation. Immortality has been procced onto Twinks, who is going to flicker out, but caught by the stun of T, but not taken down. And now Moba Zane still pulling the aggro, not resetting this Lord, possibly trying to get a retribution and his objective secured. But Kush still in a great position for the denial. Needs to path in with the puncture. Wraps around, is going to go ahead and try and hit the retribution with the Thorn Rose. A little bit of that vulnerability. Nicolette picks up a kill, does find Yato. Zane and Kush eye to eye. Huge knock-up. Zane picks up the retribution, secures the Lord for BTK. You are going to see the Mirror's Passion go out from far from ISO Dragon Tail. You are going to see T take down Zia. And now ISO picking up a kill, finds Kush. 2 members off the board for Ackerman to 1 on the side of BTK, but they were able to claim this Lord and now are going to make their way to the base of Ackerman.
Okay, Moba Zane's gonna go ahead and pick up that Lord, but we do have a lot of wave clear coming in, right? We're gonna see Zia coming back potentially on the board, but might be a little bit too late. They're already starting to put a lot of pressure here, but they gotta be careful. They can't die. Nobody can die right now for the side of Ackerman. They have enough pressure coming in for BTK, but are they able to close this out right now?
They are taking this fight a little early before the Lord can make his way into the base. Galaxy immortality has been proc. Nicolette drops down to manipulation for the zoner's control, trying to deny BTK from closing out game 1. You're going to see ISO with a monster kill, finds Galaxy. Can they get another? Joybosh with the stun onto the base crystal for Nicolette. Needs to get out of there though, very low. Twinks taking a lot of frontline damage. Use the Bulwark Shield, but is it enough? Can he get back to the base for additional HP? And yes, he can. Zia does rush back in, beat for a possible retribution, but pay attention to Kush. Wrapping around, trying to get yet another still, which we've seen him do earlier today in the match. May be a possibility to work, but they do not have Zia for the damage, and now fight on the way. Justice Blades does go out. You're going to see the taunt on the 20th. Black Dragon dropping down from Galaxy. Zane waiting for the retribution in position alongside Kush, and Kush is able to secure yet another Lord from Moba Zane for Ackerman, and now they need to get out of there. Kush, immortality has been proc, and Yato is going to take him down. Moba Zane in position for a retribution.
We are seeing the setup. Conceal has been used for both. We got
huge play. Tyrant's Rage onto the wall, onto Twinks, on to Galaxy. You are going to see Galaxy hover away with the Black Dragon. Drops down onto with the Petrify, and is going to dive in with the Dragon Tail and the Furious Dive onto Yato. But immortality has been procced. You are going to see Airborne T getting knocked up. Nicolette with the manipulation. Try to cancel it out. Joybosh does rush in. And you are going to see Nicolette let go of that manipulation in time. But look at the Lord. This time, Moba Zane able to secure it for BTK. Able to out-retry Kush.
We see the camera angle change. We're here for the big guns here. Here we go.
That's right. Everything on the line for both sides. You are going to see Zia doing some serious damage from afar. T takes down Galaxy. 1 member down for Ackerman. Zia going to pick up the kill. Finds Joybosh. Manipulation has been dropped down by Nicolette, but unable to find a kill. Yato takes down Twinks. Lord still in play, making his way slowly into the base crystal of Ackerman. Zia trying to hold it off, trying to do as much damage as possible, but it is not enough. And BTK is able to claim victory in the first match against Ackerman. You guys let us know what you think as well.
He's
We
our
are
witness.
jumping in.
He's our
It's not
witness.
fair because she has the dog and he gives a prediction. He's never
No!
wrong as we are
I
jumping into
literally.
game 2.
Oh my goodness, Wheezy.
Play versus Empire, and we are seeing Zane in the jungle, and this is gonna be T with the Fanny in the XP lane. Woman, she has been known for her positioning.
Do you see? Aggro, there it is. It's gonna be a little bit of a trade though, but I still see me left untouched.
And now down with the feather airstrike from Nicolette. Kush is gonna go ahead and use that heavy spin and able to secure this turtle. First turtle of the day claimed by Ackerman, 1-1 on the scoreboard. Is gonna go down. You are gonna see Joy Bosch and ISO still in a good position, but Tyrant's Revenge on the way in. The go away has been activated by ISO. Heavy spin onto the wall. ISO finds Toinks just in time though, and still able to hold on to this turret. Joy Bosch with Iron Hook. Finish Rage going out from afar. Zia still maintaining that pressure and trying to claim as much gold as possible on this turret. But look at Kush. Caught off guard by Yato. BTK with a slight advantage. Already pulling the aggro of this turtle. And you need to find a way to either deny it or claim a turret on the opposing side. They are going to go in for the denial. Kush, last minute, dives in with the retribution and claims the turtle for Ackerman. Heavy spin onto Yato, who is going to flicker out just in time. Galaxy is going to find Joy Bosch on his way out. And now Moba Zane, taking some damage from Galaxy, is going to go back.
They're going to take the time to go in. But here we go.
Tyrant's Revenge, Tyrant's Rage onto the wall. Kush finds ISO. Huge.
A little more pressure, but here's the pressure.
We are going to see the Tyrant's Revenge. Also knock up onto Moba Zane. Galaxy rushing in, trying to take down Zane, but a little too far. T is going to find Galaxy, is going to go ahead and punish him. BTK still trying to hold on to this turret in the mid lane and able to defend Ackerman for pushing in.
Their vision, but not enough to secure a kill, but... Ooh!
We're seeing that battle
Nice
over the
retry.
purple buff. Iron Hook with the flicker back into the team of BTK for pick off, but Kush with the heavy spin just in time, pinning Joy Bosch onto the wall. You are going to see Yato with the Yin Yang overturn doing some damage onto Ackerman, trying to push him out of the jungle of BTK, able to hold him off with claiming some more real estate. Kind of fill up that tank again with that energy, but Nicolette feather airstrike down, picks up a kill just in time before T can recall.
Very rushed rotation to take T, which means... Ooh!
Iron Hook with the suppression of the Bloody Hunt and BTK to follow through. Toinks has been bursted down by Yato. Finish Ray dropping down, but not able to hit any members of BTK. Lord Aggro has been pulled. A battle in the Lord Pit on the way. Iron Hook yet again from Joy Bosch. The man does not miss, but Zia still in play. Is going to try and take this push yet again with the heavy spin, and the retribution secures this Lord for Ackerman, and now they need to get out. Moba Zane on the chase. The Iron Hook again from Joy Bosch, not missing the mark, takes down Kush. Moba Zane able to secure that kill off of that assist.
But that is still a Lord into the favor of Ackerman, right? And was able to take that objective, which is going to cause them a little bit of assurance, but here we go.
Ooh, Tyrant's Revenge, Tyrant's Rage. Nicolette takes down ISO. You are seeing the bouncing ball from Toinks hitting Moba Zane. Not really going to face him. Looks like they are still trying to maintain this pressure, even though they don't have the Lord and they've lost this mid lane turret. It does not phase them. They're still trying to let the world know they are ready to move on to the playoffs in top 3.
They are, and they are showing who is going to take this one home. We are looking at the Lord still marching down, but Toinks.
Bad situation, possibly. Joy Bosch, Yato taking some damage, but T is going to rush in, but quickly taken down by Zia.
See that punish happen, but Galaxy just got hooked.
Did get hooked and hooked the cameraman as well. Galaxy is going to go ahead and take down Joy Bosch, but on the bottom side, Zia is going to go ahead and claim a turret as that Lord does fall.
See the rotation to the top side. Zia, oh my goodness, getting dropped dangerously low, but T
is going to rush in. He can't get the pick up, but needs the cable in time. Finds Zia. Now the heavy spin from Kush on the chase. Is going to use the retribution. Tries to slow down T, but he may be able to get out of there with the cables. Yes, he does. Moba Zane.
One skirmish, maybe. T running the standing was the answer, but ISO.
Caught by the feather airstrike. Killing spree activated. This is letting you know Nicolette is online. One of the best mages when it comes to positioning, when it comes to artillery, and definitely thriving so far for today's match. Yeah, and speaking of advantage, just harping in on Nicolette yet again. T needs to find a way to get the back line, but finding a way to get to Moba Zane with a heavy spin. Kush is going to take him down. BTK on the chase. Bloody Hunt goes out for suppression onto Zia. Can't get out of there. Hit with the Iron Hook. Rocking that Wind of Nature, but Yato with the magic damage is going to take him down. down. Go away does drop down as well. Galaxy finding Yato to respond while Kush is making work of this Lord. Galaxy with the stun onto ISO, but the Iron Hook for the denial, trying to protect his marksman, but ISO in a bad situation. T finds Nicolette in the back line. Galaxy finds ISO. 3 members down for the Bloodthirsty Kings, 2 members down for Ackerman, and Kush and Galaxy trying to take this Lord with Twinks on the denial from Joybosh.
You're not done yet, Wheezy.
Ooh, I'm not done, but you know who is done? Joybosh, who cannot escape from that 3v1 situation.
We're about to see Wheezy take a deep breath. Conceal play, here we go.
Nice drop down from Ackerman. Possible pickoff on the way as Lord is making his way on the top side into the high ground turret. Down it goes. Base has been opened up for the Bloodthirsty Kings. Now their backs are against the wall. They do have 1 win under their belt, but Ackerman trying to even out the odds, trying to even out the scoreboard. There is the heavy spin on the Zane. High ground turret in the mid lane does drop in favor for Ackerman. Zia finds Yato. Joyboss can still plays back for some regen. ISO taken down just in time from Zia for a double kill. There we see Zane, Joyboss, and T trying to hold off the full team of Ackerman. Galaxy frontline positioning. Mobile Zane finds him, takes him down. Feather airstrike drops down to respond. Mobile Zane takes down Twinks with the double kill. The petrify in. Zia taken down by T. Killing spree has been activated. You're going to see T rush back in, picks up a double, finds Nicolette. This is where the Fanny comes alive. This is where the Fanny thrives. And T with the triple kill is going to find another and take down Kush for a full wipeout on Ackerman, as you are seeing their base very low.
I do see the Lord can still chain out, but ooh, that is
finds
not
T.
what.
Good advantage, 1 member down for BTK. Maybe what Ackerman needs to be able to take this objective, and they are rushing in, going all out. ISO trying to find a member of Ackerman, procs the immortality from Twinks. Lord at about a quarter of HP. Go away, has been proc by ISO. Twinks with the stun just in time. Galaxy finds ISO. You're going to see Joybosh take down Twinks as well. The suppression from Nicolette trying to pick up yet another kill all by himself. You are going to see Joybosh take a kill onto Nicolette. Mobile Zane in a bad situation, 2v1. Zia is going to take him down. This may be the game winner. You're going to see Galaxy rush in, trying to find yet another kill, but
TK, and here we go. Are we going to see a closeout right now?
this is what they need. Ackerman needs to find a way to do this, but look at T rushing to the back line with the steel cables. The denial from Kush with the heavy spin to keep Zia alive. Yato being punished. Kush is going to find him. Lord does fall in the hands of BTK. They are trying to stop Ackerman from evening out this series, and they may be able to do it. As you are going to see the Iron Hook connect onto Twinks just in time, but Twinks is going to use the Tyrant's Rage to get a stun onto Joybosh. ISO going to find Twinks. Feather airstrike going down from Nicolette for the zone is control. Galaxy in a bad situation, hit by Muddles. Immortality has been procced. ISO out for blood, out for a kill. Galaxy able to get out just in time.
So, how's your day today, Wheezy?
Oh, it's going good, but this battle is going great as it is on the way. Zane taken down by Zia. Huge play for Ackerman. Heavy spin from Kush, able to possibly secure the retribution. Is able to secure it for Ackerman. Oh my goodness, Joyboss does connect with Iron Hook. Hook takes down ISO. Joyboss left alone, needs to get out of there. Galaxy trying to take him down, both very low. The bloody hunt from the suppression. Justice Blaze going out. Kush with the frontline presence is going to find the knockup on the Joyboss. Immortality has been procced, and down he goes, unable to sustain himself against the four-man team of Ackerman. And you are going to see this Lord make his way up the mid lane.
And that is a full 5-man shoved up against 2 members. And talking about 2 members, very squishy. Here we go.
And this may be it. Ackerman was able to flip the script, turn it around. Look at Galaxy trying to do some damage. Nicolette finds Yato. Immortality has been procced on a T, and he's been taken down. A full wipeout on the Bloodthirsty Kings as Kush takes down T, and looks like Ackerman is able to secure game 2. The scoreboard is even. We are moving on to match 3 outplay, or BTK going up against Ackerman.
Different ways Joybosh is going to get his ult canceled out. And Joybosh, like you said, is a set potential right now to combo it up with T. If there is no Atlas CC, there is absolutely no way T is going to be able to use that CC to his advantage and start dashing. But we are looking at a match 3 right now.
Again, not missing these Iron Hooks. This man's accuracy may be higher than Eunice's prediction rate as T secures first blood and takes down Nicolette.
So this objective should be very easy to favor BTK.
Yeah, definitely trying to take advantage of the early game. Yato, you are seeing him in a bad situation. Galaxy on the chase. Wait a minute. T is going to find Kush. Galaxy and Yato. Woo! Zane is going to secure the turtle. Yato securing a kill over on Galaxy. Zane and T in position for a pickoff. T is going to rush in with Final Slash, takes down Twinks, and able to get out of that turret just in time and possibly pick off ISO. But look at Joy Boss, perfect match into the bush with Moba Zane on his side. The stun, the Fatal Links, and Moba Zane securing the kill on the Kush. Iron Hook, the full Joy Boss back feather airstrike going down. Double feathered airstrike with the IMU. Yato taking down Twinks. Some amazing 5x5s. Make that a 10x10. But BTK still kind of leading this aggressive stance for the early phase, pushing their way into the turret for the top side. Zia forced to flicker out and allow BTK to burst down this turret with no contest. Time and time again, a battle over the retribution for these objectives. And Kush able to go toe-to-toe with Moba Zane, who is still a little too far now. Going to make his way in, but stunned by Galaxy. T is going to take down Zia. Turtle has been reset. Nicolette is going to drop down the feathered airstrike from afar, controlling the zonage for this turtle. And Yato still in a good position for the denial. Look at Moba Zane. Is not going to go back for Joy Boss. Just going to go ahead and recall. Turtle at about half HP. Make that a quarter. Moba Zane with the steal and the Phantom's execution hits the retribution just in time to secure the turtle for BTK. You are going to see Zia possibly in a bad situation as well. Look at both teams clashing it out on this purple buff. Zane rushes in, takes down Kush.
Here in the mid side, but close wide with Joy Boss.
You are going to see a huge play in the way. Fatal Links. Joy Boss not able to get the set. Yato takes down Nicolette to respond. No. But now Yato may be in a bad situation as Zia is going to shut him down. BTK still trying to take advantage of the map, but Moba Zane hit with the Iron Hook inside of the tier 2 turret. And the move
trying to take at least another objective.
Now T rushing in, Final Slash onto Zia, onto Toinks. He's going to go out for more, hit with the Iron Hook to allow Zia to get away, but Unstoppables, you are going to find him take down Toinks to respond.
Advantage by split pushing, but here comes Joy Boss.
He's going to rush with the seal play, but is able to get it off just in time with the Fatal Links. T takes down Toinks, a monster kill. So far, they only really had Zia on the top side and on the bottom side. With the Iron Hook, the flicker backward. Final Slash going in. Toinks takes down Joy Boss, feathered airstrike. Rains from afar from Nicolette, trying to stop BTK from claiming this tier 2 turret.
And also 2 levels ahead.
Now Toinks trying to get away, hit with the Fatal Links and taken down by T. You mentioned that Arlott walking through the draft, and they are punishing Ackerman. You are seeing the Thorn Rose go out. Moba Zane comfortable on the tanks a lot, chasing down Galaxy. The suppression with the Bloody Hunt. Zane picking up the kill with the Thorn Rose. You say a saving grace. Zia still rotating around the map and taking some of these turrets. As Zia is going to also pick up a kill, takes down Joy Boss with the swiftness, but BTK with the response is trying to rush in to get another kill of their own, but over having the tempo and the pressure from taking game 3. And down goes the Fatal Links onto Kush and the knockup. Final Slash not able to hit the mark though. Kush does fall. Possibly Nicolette is going to take down Joy Boss. T takes down Kush. Zia finds T and also gets a mega kill as ISO finds Twinks as well. Galaxy trying to rush in with Bravest Fighter and trying to get out, but Yato with the denial is going to take him out. Protected by Joy Boss to create that cause of separation to make this objective even easier for BTK to take, as you are seeing Twinks with suppression. Battle in the mid-river on the way. Nicolette finds Yato with a feathered airstrike just in time. T hit by Namir's Passion, and you are going to see Nicolette rush in, try and get a kill. But it's not over yet. Kush is going to get hit by the Fatal Links, trying to rush out just in time. You are going to see ISO pick the kill, takes down Kush. Perfect match from Joy Boss, rushing in, going to get the stun. ISO takes down Twinks for a double kill. Zia forced out of the Lord Pit. BTK on the chase. Namir's Passion does go down, but alongside the Wind of Nature to stop that physical damage. And they get Zia, though. Joy Boss rushing with the perfect match. Zia with the flicker to not allow the stun for the airstrike dropping down. ISO mortality has been procced. He needs to get out of there. Galaxy on the chase with Bravest Fighter. T finds Nicolette in the back line. Huge play out, possibly baiting them to Yato, who is sitting in that bush. But look at Joy Boss getting in position. Zia unstoppable, does find T on that over-aggressive play. The double Fatal Links. ISO shuts down Zia, picks up a mega kill and a double as down goes Twinks. And another member falls. A triple into the hands of ISO, who finds Kush, leaving only Galaxy by himself to defend against the full 4-man team of BTK with a concealed play in, making the most out of the respawn timer. 16 seconds until Twinks can respawn in. Kush out and Zia, Nicolette and Galaxy left to defend. ISO clearing the high ground turn for the mid lane. Galaxy very low, burst down by ISO, and now the base crystal taking some serious damage. Zane finds Nicolette on the back line. A full wipeout for Ackerman. BTK may be able to close this out. Twinks spawning in 7 seconds until Kush responds back in alongside Zia, who is now back on the board. They need to clear the minions in the mid lane and also the bottom side. Can they do it? RC and BTK not letting him put off the gas. Fatal links into Twinks. Joyboss takes him down. Mobazane still in play. You're going to see Zia with the news passion, but not in time. As look at the base crystal. BTK claimed victory against Ackerman, and they have claimed game 3. Be a member of BTK with a Guardian's Barrier, or rush in with a wild charge for the knockup, and then profit with that final slash and that vengeance.
I honestly didn't even think Ube's strat would be bad for BTK. Like, dropping the Estes, they have T and Zane to go ahead and get that frontline presence. But before I even talk more about the draft, we are looking at a potential final match.
Everybody on the side of BTK when it comes to the neutral objectives. And we're talking about Kush, the assassin who's been denying Mobazane on a lot of these neutral objectives, as we are going to see Galaxy pick up first blood and take down T, assisted by his team over there, who did rotate to the bottom side nice and early before this turtle spawned in.
And Nicola's going to opt in for the penalty zone, which means she is going to be a potential set for this next objective, which Kush already has a hand of. Whoa, whoa, 2 flickers being burnt left and right, Luigi.
Yeah, a lot of flickers being burnt left and right as both teams getting ready to take the neutral objective down. The Dark Knight falls penalty zone for the knockup. Kush secures the turtle for Ackerman, but they are not done. Execution strike going down. T finds Toy. Zane finds Nicolette. 2 members down. Inside of Ackerman and 1, as Kush is going to find Joy Bosch as well.
Demon Slayer coming in from both sides, but Red Tree prematurely used by Kush.
Yeah, risking it all. Phantom execution. Zane on the prowl. Twinks with power of nature trying to deny him. Yato does find Kush though. Fight still in the way. Yato with the Yin Yang overturn the Terrify onto T. Twinks using a Guardian Barrier trying to stop Zane. But on the
Kush, but as there's nothing happening, here comes Kush trying to count the rotations here.
Right now, a little bit of a stalemate between both marksmen, but now the Dark Knight falls to change that. Zia finds Joy Bosch. A little bit of that help provided by Kush with that X-Factor Hellcurt. Position for the retribution. A turret falling on the bottom side, though. There you see Kush pick up the turtle to respond when the Dark Knight falls. And now a possible kill on the way. Penalty zone for the stun, but Galaxy finding the kill shuts down T. BTK on this push. Kush, the X-Factor working in their favor. BTK now running away. Zane pathing in the wrong direction. Finds a 3-man team of Ackerman, and Nicolette is going to send him to the caster's desk. How you doing, Mobazane? In this series, as Mobazane and BTK are trying to deny them, take this to a game 5. Dark Knight Fall does go out by Kush. Torn apart mirrors from Zia from afar, doing some damage. T rushing with the execution strike. Burst it down. Huge penalty zone flicker in. Nicolette takes down Teresa. Zia finds Yato. You're going to find ISO, Mobazane, and Joyboss left by themselves to defend against the full team of Ackerman.
But they are going to be backed up for defense, but Ackerman putting a lot of pressure to try out some objectives. The lead is starting to show. 5K, almost sitting at 6K right now, but final slash doing a little bit of damage, but we do still board, still left unchecked on that bot side. We do see already the top side minions game. Something goes wrong. They have room for mistakes, but BTK does not. But here we go.
Rushing in onto Joy Bosch. Guardian Barrier trying to block him down. Zia from afar takes down Joy Bosch. That is going to be 1 member out for BTK, and they are still looking to punish Galaxy, risking it all. Penalty zone for the denial, hitting him and Twinks, and the execution strike to follow. Looks like Yato, Yin Yang overturn does find Twinks as well. That is 1 member down for both sides. Flicker from ISO to escape, and the slow as well. But Nicolette for the denial and the Terrified. The CC may be too much to handle. Able to dodge the deadly stingers. A final slash, and down he goes into the hands of Galaxy, but a fight on the way to respond. T does find Kush. Galaxy needs to get out of there. Nicolette respawning just in time, but not the same for his teammate. Nicolette does not go back, goes in for blood, and able to pick up a kill on T. Talk about helping your teammate out and not being selfish. You are seeing Joy Boss now running away. Man, how the tide has turned. Zia picking up a mega kill with the torn apart memories is going to go ahead and take down Joy Boss, leaving only Yato and Mobazane to defend against Zia, Galaxy, Nicolette, and Twinks, with a Lord pushing in the mid lane. Now going to make his way into that high ground turret, and down it goes. But you are seeing Zane and Yato for the denial. Power of nature winding up with Twinks. This is the advantage Ackerman needs. They need to open up this base yet even more. Keep BTK uncomfortable.
You see already? The power of Dark Knight falls.
He's going to go ahead and drop down. The pathing from Zane rushing in the penalty zone for the knockup. Zane shutting down Zia. T taking down Nicolette, overstaying their welcome. And you are going to see ISO find Galaxy. 3 members down for Ackerman. Kush finds Mobazane to respond, though.
He does use his umbrella to check these bushes, so it's kind of a little bit disadvantage, but oh no, mid side.
Yato does find Kush, and you are going to see Yato now getting punished from Galaxy to respond. One member down for both sides, but that is a jungler falling for Ackerman, which means retribution in favor for BTK. And Zane, realizing this, is going to go ahead and pull the aggro of this Lord, but the fight's still on the way in the mid-river. The Raid the Dragon connecting, knocking Galaxy airborne, but the final slash to respond. You are going to see Joyboss get out of there, barely any HP. Penalty zone dropping down. Nicolette rushing in, trying to do as much damage as possible. ISO Immortality has been proc rush strike over there from Zia. Securing the kill, takes down ISO. 2 members down for BTK, and it looks like the Lord put aggro is in favor for Ackerman. Moba Zane still in position. He is not going to pull his punches. He's still going to maintain that frontline presence with his tanks a lot. Joyboss to join the fight. You are going to see both teams fighting it out 3v3. Make that a possible pickoff for either side. Penalty zone dropping down. Galaxy rushing in with the vengeance. Possible final slash on the way. Guardian's Barrier dropping down, trying to stop BTK from running back to the base. A bloodbath in the bottom side between both of these teams. Ackerman and BTK. Joyboss taking down Zia. Thorn Rose from Moba Zane. Phantom Execution falling short. Not able to get the kill, but the way the Dragon and Yato securing the kill onto Galaxy. Deadly Stinger, a double damage effect is going to find a member of BTK. Down goes Yato. Huge play for Ackerman.
In the bush, being able to steal this Lord potentially, but here we go.
Zone dropping down. Nicolette finds T just in time. Another member falling as well as Joyboss falls to Kush. Look at the Lord though. Kush able to secure it just in time, but he is slain by ISO on his way out. Nicolette trapped on the wall, does dash out just in time. ISO with the speedy light wheels trying to secure the kill, but they're not done yet. Winning Nation being procced by ISO. Guardian's Barrier trying to block him out, is gonna dash right through it, but Ackerman able to claim this Luminous Lord, who is now making his way through the mid lane.
Ooh, flicker play coming in from Galaxy.
Fight not over, final slash, vengeance in, all for none on to Yato. Galaxy is gonna be able to secure that kill. Zane is going to be hit for a possible retribution for the slow. Thorn Rose on his way out, able to sustain himself. We are looking at the Lord push into the base. ISO and Zane left to defend. Joyboss spawning in just in time. You are going to see Zane pathing in. ISO takes down Galaxy, and this will be BTK denying Ackerman for finishing out this game.
One side, but it will be very good for the other butts. Here we go.
You see Ackerman rushing in, realizes they caught a member off guard. T.
That backhand, as they have to be careful to not get picked off here. No room for mistakes for. Oh no!
Wow, Toinks. Oh my goodness, huge play for the knockup. Hug the wall to negate the G Condone. The way the Dragon ISO finds Toinks, though. Zia finds Yato. You're going to find one member for each side falling in that engagement. ISO trying to get away, but Nicolette with the backdoor play takes him down. You are going to see Joyboss in a bad situation. Zane pathing out with the puncture. Joyboss not the same situation. Huge penalty zone for the knockup. You are looking at the stun onto T. Taking very low. Nicolette securing the kill. 3 members down for BTK, leaving Zane and Joyboss by themselves. And you are looking at Ackerman pushing in on the bottom side, and now shifting focus to the top side. They do have the minions. They do have the numbers, but they don't have all the time in the world. 30 seconds until ISO spawns back in time. The marksman for BTK to stop this push from Ackerman, but they do have Zia, and that may be all they need. Stop Zane, contest him, final slash going in, deadly stinger. Look at the base crystal, very low, and they have done it, ladies and gentlemen. Ackerman takes down BTK. We are going to a game 5, meaning BTK can't really dive in like they want to. And when I'm talking about diving in, specifically Moba Zane and T, you can't really rush in. Both of them dash mechanical heroes, and that's going to be a little bit of an upskill battle for them. So I am going to lead in favor of Ackerman just for that slight advantage, but I don't think it's enough of an advantage to say they'll be able to close out this game. Blood right now on the bottom side, and same thing on the top side. Retribution does go out by Kush. Securing the kill takes down T. Looks like they're getting everything they want so far, as Nicolette is going to go ahead and find Yato as well. 2 kills on the board for Ackerman and 1 turtle under their belt for this against the Empire. And I know this is a long-fought battle between both of these teams. Times range for the double stun onto ISO and Yato from Toinks. Yato is going to find a kill, takes down Zia. Toinks finds ISO as well. That's going to be 1 member falling for both sides, but they are not done yet. You are going to see the power of nature from Joyboss, barely missing Nicolette, and they are going to push out of this fight.
Mid-side. Out T, but Toinks jumping already on T.
And you are seeing both teams fight it out. Final slash does drop down. You are seeing Spirit Glory as well. Zia finding a kill, takes down T. You are seeing Kush pull the aggro of this turtle again. A possible second neutral objective in his hands. BTK kind of on the struggle bus right now. Spirit Glory not able to hit the mark. He actually Spirit Glory behind him. Not really sure what happened right there, but you are seeing the bouncing ball drop down onto Yato for the airstrike as well. Kush securing the turtle for Ackerman. Yato very low. Nicolette takes him down.
Effective here. 3rd turtle up. Ready for a little bit of a tussle. Here we go.
Iris Race, Tasha Vinge, Hope Zane stunned onto the wall, bursted down. Kush picking up a kill is going to find Zane, opening up yet the third turtle of the day into the hands of Ackerman, as they do have the retribution in their favor. Yato takes down Zia. Kush is going to go ahead and secure this turtle. Spirit Glory connected to T. Galaxy is going to pick up that kill and keeping Ackerman on their toes, as you are seeing Joy Boss check the bush. Hit by 3 members of Ackerman, and now the battle on to the turret in the mid lane. Feather airstrike dropping down. Zane finds Galaxy. Toinks diving into the full team. A huge stun. Zane is going to find Nicolette for the double kill. ISO is going to find Toinks. T takes down a turret on the bottom side.
He's calling as well from Galaxy, but objectives has actually been turned around, but oh no.
To find it out, ISO finds Toink. Feather airstrike does go down. Guardian's barrier alongside that, trying to stop Nicolette from getting away. But T with the final slash. Galaxy is going to catch him off guard though and take him down. Zia joining the fight with Speedy Light Wheels. Finds a kill, takes down Joy Boss. Thorn Rose from Zane, pathing in with the puncture, but decides to pull his punches. And
Gold right now coming in with a DHS, Hunter Strike, and Malefic, but
you are seeing T take down Nicolette, but Zia is going to take down T. Zia left unchecked on the bottom side is going to be able to claim his turret, but Zane is going to get the Lord for BTK. So overall, a good trade for both sides 11 minutes in. Later this game goes, though, it still can be in favor for Ackerman as they do have Zia. But speaking of both members, you are seeing Tia get a pick off, finds Toinks. Ooh, Yato, wait a minute, not the bush you want to go into. Wild charge for the knock-up and Nicolette for the shutdown. That is a huge play for Ackerman, and it looks like they are going to go back. They were able to find the back line, Yato from BTK, but T, similar situation on the overextension, running into 3 members of Ackerman. Zane trying to join the fight in time.
Wait.
Final slash. You are going to see Phantom's Execution drop in as well. The Guardian's barrier. Tasha Vinge winding up. Galaxy getting a kill. Kush takes down Joy Bosch. Ackerman on fire. Zia takes down Mobile Zane. ISO by himself. To your right, look at T. Great positioning for a pocket pickoff. Final slash, catching them off guard. Feather airstrike drop down. Yato finds Galaxy. Toinks for the knockup. T for the shutdown is going to find Toinks. Zia trying to get out of there. BTK in a great position. You are going to see ISO find Kush as well, leaving only Nicolette and Zia. But are they done there? Does BTK push into the base? Do they try and close this out? Can they stop Zia and Nicolette from defending this base? Can they close this game out and end this best of 5 series? As you are going to see the high ground turret quickly taken down. Feather airstrike drop from Yato. All utility on the board from BTK dropping down. Tia finding Nicolette. A full wipeout. And you are going to see BTK unstoppable. ISO taking down
they have no
Zia. Huge play, but they don't have the minions. Having to be very passive. Galaxy in time alongside Toinks to defend is going to rush in, but my God, was quickly bursted down. You're going to see Toinks rushing in as well. Similar situation. Immortality has been proc. That's all ISO needed. Now making damage onto the turret, onto the base crystal, and that is all she wrote. BTK claims the best of 5 against Ackerman. Are moving on to the top 3 teams in North America for the playoffs.